Welcome. Welcome, everyone. We're going to give you just a moment for everyone to finish logging in. So the numbers are coming up. Everyone's logging in right now. So you are joining Barbara and Jenny, myself, for a group healing. We're going to do a deep dive here in just a little bit. Get prepared for a healing experience. If you can, everyone go get a drink of water. Make sure that you have water nearby. Energy work takes water to make it flow easy. Make sure you're comfortable. You got a cozy spot. Have a place for maybe a little blankie and a little place to put your feet up. Get really, really comfortable. As soon as the number stop ticking, we'll get rolling. You can always drop a question or a welcome or hello in the chat box. If you've got a Q&A, we'll be taking Q&A at the end. So welcome everyone. Okay, we'll have this also available on replay. So if you aren't here, don't worry about it. You'll get an email link and you can join us in a bit. All right, our numbers have just stopped, so I don't have anyone logging in right now. So let's do an official welcome. Welcome to the Empowering Your Life series. And I am here with my friend and colleague, Barbara Evans, and I've been working with Barbara now for many years, and I just adore her. In the last year, she's created the Rays of Creation Healing Wholeness System, and we are going to be visiting 3 of her pieces today, the new Earth Trio. Barbara is a vibrational leader, teacher, and mentor for vibrational healing and sound therapy, and I am just delighted to be here with her today.
And I, of course, am absolutely delighted to be here with Jenny. The growth that we have assisted each other with over these years that we have been working together, I think was beyond our wildest dreams. And it's almost like every time we get together, something new happens. This day that you are sharing with us is no different. And we are very excited to be here with you today. We are very excited for what we are going to present with you and to you, and for you to be absorbing every second of the possibilities of what we have to offer for you today. Most of you will know Jenny and myself, or one or the other of us. Jenny is a very highly qualified healing practitioner and has been working with the art of raising frequency. She started slowly in 2012, but it has been a part of her life since then. So I think we are probably ready to head into the main task of the day.
Absolutely.
Transformation for the Aquarian age. This group healing is the first event of our Empower Your Life series. It is a completely new series of workshops, never before been taught. And we are very excited. We hope you will be very excited. The language of light held within the New Earth Trio, which are the 3 images that you can see on the slide, present us with new tools and codes to ease our way into the future of our choice as we learn to live in love and harmony, peace and joy, beauty and balance. The work we will do today within this group healing is for all of us present now, and those who will visit the replay, and also for our planet. It is truly time to actively co-create a new world. The energies are supportive as we choose to awaken our potential and fulfill our life purpose. I'm now going to invite Jenny to speak a little bit about the benefit of working with high vibrational tools that invite and support our personal growth and awakening.
Awesome. So, as Barbara stated, I started with her work very, very slowly. And there was a reason for this. I'm a new energy healer. I officially became public in 2006. So, before that, Jenny's life was a corporate, there was a corporate Jenny Davis, and that was what drove me. And this stepping fully into who I was to be as a healer was a scary enough event and process of letting go of old paradigms and then stepping into my gift and then allowing my gift to expand. And I met Barbara, and literally my mind was blown, and it was blown because I was working with these frequencies in the ethers, and I was I'm clear sentient. You can see it, feel it, hear it, taste it, hear the frequencies, and work with them like a craftsman weaving healing patterns or healing codes for my clients. So I knew that that was possible, absolutely possible, because I was doing it with my clients every day. And when I met Barbara, the code that I chose first was that of new dreams, which allowed me to really step into my gift. Now, I want to speak to these particular healing tools that we're going to be focusing on today, as I have been facilitating sessions in the past few weeks using these tools. It's how do you do that easier and gently, or that's not even a word. How do you do it more easily, more gently? Because my coming out, if you want to call it, was almost like a painful splitting apart, the ripping out of old paradigms. I wouldn't wish that coming out or coming into who you are on anyone. I would want it to be gentle. And the gift that Barbara's gifts are 2D, 3D. You can touch them, you can hold them, and you can add the frequencies to your biofield, to your own work and home environment, so that you can easily shift. And now I won't do without them at all. And I invite my clients to use them. So we have tools at home. Not everyone is a multidimensional healer who can just open up the ethers and pull a frequency code out and put it in. And I can do that easier for my clients than I can for myself, because when I'm in my own stuff, I'm in my stuff. So when I've got it available in a physical form, it is an easier key. In fact, Barbara's images are often called image keys. They're a key to unlock that frequency and bring it forth. So I can see the code, but I certainly couldn't provide you a physical representation of it. And so when we join together, we are offering both. I hope that.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Jenny. And as you see, this is new earth or new beginnings sitting in front of you, and codes for the paradise earth are returned to the heart of the planet. With this one, the name of the actual image is Shift of the Ages. Its essence is transformation. And the question we pose here is, who do we need to become? It is truly time for the ushering out of dominance, pain, and trauma. Time to welcome in a new world of peace, beauty, and joy, where there is respect for all life and for the earth herself. It's time to clear and release the traumas that are holding us back from expressing our best self in every way. We hold the intention for this to be gentle, yet profound transformation.
So I invite you to begin to settle in to a receptive state. And we're going to begin to activate any resistance patterns within the body, resistant patterns within the breath. So really just ask yourself that question: who do I get to become? Or who do we need to become to be able to create a reality that we would want to live in? So, your first job is just to relax. Take a breath. Play around with that question in your mind, almost even in your mouth. Say it out loud. Who do I need to become? Who do I get to become? See what one gives you the strongest sensation or feeling, or it's almost like you might even feel yourself already shifting as you ask that question. So I want you to dance with that question. Who do I get to become? Who do we need to become? And just notice any constriction in your breath, body, connective tissue, legs. Wiggle those toes. Feel any tightness in the chest or throat. Play with that question. Just feel whatever you feel.
And then let us truly connect with the joy within our hearts and allow this joy to guide and ease our way. It's an invitation to let joy be our guide.
Joy is a frequency that's just often out of reach because of the density of this material world. And many times we don't even know joy is missing from our life until we start to experience it. And as you look at this image of joy, notice just what's happening in your body. This frequency may be difficult to digest. You might feel tightness in your throat or chest. Because in the presence of this frequency, negativity is not allowed to be present. So as humans do, as we often do, we hold on to our story. We hold on to the patterns of who we believe we are with all of our little might. Like little baby fists, we hold it tight. So just with a soft gaze, just notice the image. Imagine that you could breathe it in. And as the image or the colors come into your body, just allow, like, imagine your little baby fist holding on tight to the story of who you think you are. And just imagine your little fists unfolding. And if you need to do this a few times, I want you to do it. Imagine I'm holding on to my story. And then choose to let that go. And here, when we do our deep dive, we're going to start to pull out those beliefs and those paradigms of who you believe yourself to be, which isn't true, so that joy can come forth.
So here we're looking at the same images in a slightly different format. These are the full pictures, if you like, from which the discs have taken the centers. So this is an introduction, a little bit more of an introduction to this New Earth trio. They were designed for both personal and planetary healing. The first one, New Earth, carries the codes for the Paradise Earth and is helping to return them to the heart of the planet. You will see a golden dolphin in this image, and the dolphin is swimming the axiotonal lines of the earth. These lines connect the earth to all that is, and as they become clearer and clearer, we are truly able to remember who we are. The rose at the center is beginning to blossom, and it's like the earth has been awarded her wings. You can see the butterfly wings at the top. She's been awarded her wings, but they're not yet attached, and she's not yet ready to fly. This is the beginning. This is the new beginning. The central image shifted the ages with its essence of transformation. The wings are now attached, but they're still too small. She's still not able to fly. The light language codes, which were a little further out in the first image, are moving towards the center. Now there are 2 golden dolphins swimming the axiotonal lines, helping to clear those connections to all that is so that we can fully remember. And then the image on the right, Carefree Delight, holds the energy and codes of we have made it. We are ready to fly. Many more aspects to the story behind these images, but that is your introduction to them for now. And I'd like maybe for Jenny to say a little bit more about those images and how she's been using them in her sessions recently.
So many clients come to me. They're right on the cusp of some unfoldment, the cusp of who do I get to be next? Who do I get to become? And they feel it. It's like a fire in their heart or in their belly. But it's frightening, it's scary, or there's confusion, or there's family pressure that no, this isn't the right way. Or we have beliefs of society that are already in place. Success looks like this. This is the dollar amount that you need to be making in your corporate world, and this is the car that you need to drive, and this is the wife and the dog and the 2 kids, and this is the way it has to be. And so there's this cocoon that's holding that client tight. So there's no movement in the real world, if we want to call this material world the real world, where they can do it. So this series of images allows me to work where there's resistant patterns in the body and open it. So wherever they are on that story arc of their butterfly wings opening, and since it's not like you're one and done, ta-da, you've become who you're to become. And it's a stagnant process. Transformation in this unfoldment of who we are is a perpetual birth and rebirth of who we are. And what I love the most is it makes that process of releasing what was and choosing what is new, it makes it easy. So my clients aren't experiencing a intense release process and yet they're making the changes, but we're making the changes without the tears, without it hurting so much. It's just a gentle unfoldment, like that butterfly comes out of the chrysalis instead of feeling like it has to cut its way out of the old system. I hope that makes sense.
Thank you. And I've put this slide in because it shows the silkiness of these images when they're printed on silk. These are brand new. You are the first to see them, in fact. So they have been printed on the silk, and it flows. They're tremendously soft and flowing. Their energy's gentle, yet so incredibly powerful. Just a beautiful form of the image. So we now head into the main focus of today's event. You will see on this slide that is the top of the treatment table in my studio. Jenny and I co-created the grid that you see here. It's a healing chamber yesterday. So as I, Barbara, worked on placing these 2- and 3-dimensional pieces upon the treatment table in my studio, the energies begin to work, and Jenny was constantly working with the multi-dimensional energies of the multi-dimensional chamber as it formed. And what we realized was it was forming beyond time and space. So we see this in my studio. It is behind me on the table here. We will be continuing to work with these energies in just a few minutes. So in the healing today, Jenny and I will continue to weave our gifts together. We will be working in a dance of the frequencies. Jenny will be using words, and I will be using the high vibrational tones of alchemy crystal singing bowls. You, as the participants, have the job of consciously choosing to be open to receive the gift of these healing energies. So to consciously choose and be open to receiving the gift of these healing frequencies. To relax, to be open, and to receive. And from there, we are ready to begin. And I am going to begin by reading the cards of these images from the empowerment card deck are going to be included as well. So I'm going to start with this, and from this it will all just flow until it is complete. I will hold the new earth, new beginnings image to my heart as I read the words to you all. I hold vibrations which code for a paradise earth. My purpose is to seed these codes within and around you. I invite you to focus on your dreams, take advantage of new beginnings, and contribute to the creation of the new earth. Align all new beginnings within your life, however large or small, with those of a paradise earth. In doing so, you are choosing peace, unity, joy, beauty, and abundance. Every time you choose peace, unity, joy, beauty, and abundance, you are contributing to a positive shift in global consciousness. See new beginnings within your life as an exciting part of creation. So I'm now going to place these exactly over the top of the cards that were placed yesterday. And then to pick up the selenite crystal singing bowl and bring in the frequencies.
If it feels comfortable and right for you, I want you to be an active participant, a co-creator with Barbara and I in this healing chamber. So if it feels right, I want you to close your eyes and get comfortable. And if you would prefer to do this actively, like standing, or if you need to do some yoga poses during the process, I want you to go ahead and do that. But I'd like for you to begin to activate your palm chakra on the left hand. And when you've got it active, I'd like for you to support your high heart. So just match the way that I'm holding my high heart. The palm of your hand needs to be over the thymus gland, thumb and forefinger around the neck. And just support that, if you would please. And with your right hand, I would like for you to support your lower dantian. Now this energy center is about 2 inches beneath your belly button. And I'd like for you to place your hand on your lower abdomen if it's comfortable for you now. So take a deep breath and just notice any place that your breath was maybe a little catchy. It didn't flow. Notice any hesitation in your breath. We are just observing. And see if you can invite that breath to flow all the way underneath, all the way to your right hand in your lower belly. And once you've done that for me a couple of times, a couple of breaths, really inviting the breath to flow down through the top of their head or through the third eye, all the way down into the belly. We're going to go slow on this, everyone, so please be patient. Breathe now, down from the top of the head or the third eye. Underneath, it'll flow like a river. Underneath the left hand, all the way down, down into the lower belly. And if you need to, I invite you to move your right foot, almost like you're pumping a pedal, to get that energy to move all the way down the right leg. So we're going to deepen that. Go ahead and close your eyes if your eyes are not already closed. And I want you to imagine it like a plasma stream or river of light flowing in through the third eye or the crown of the head and allowing that to flow all the way down very gently now. It needs to be the width of your thumb and finger that's on the neck. And I want you to notice it like water flowing all the way down, cascading down through your body, the way an underwater river would flow through the coffers, through the bedrock. And I want you to imagine it like you're inside of the waterfall itself. So if you can, just imagine the roar of a waterfall. And that waterfall energy is going to be from the left hand all the way down to the basin where your right hand is holding the abdomen. And we're just going to give that a moment. Each breath, bring that waterfall down, all the way down into the basin. And if you need to start at the top, connect with the white light, that plasma-like whitish blue. Let it come all the way down now through the crown and third eye. Once it touches your neck, allow it to be like a waterfall. It's going to be a raging river of frequency, and just allow that to come all the way down now, splashing down into the pelvic bowl, into that basin. Wiggle that right foot now. We've got to get that energy all the way down. So when the basin is full, allow that pelvic floor basin to be so full that the water flows out over the hips and cascades over the legs, flows all the way down through the legs and into the earth. Allow yourself to suspend any physics, anything that you know about how it should be, and move into that childlike, playful imagination. Very good. Playful imagination, just imagine a waterfall. Place that left hand on the throat, right hand on the pelvis, and let that all the way fill. Good, good. Now it'll be cascading now over the hips, just like there's a second tier of waterfall. And you just be like, oh, look, that's nice. There's a second tier. And let that waterfall explode over the top of that pelvic bowl, flowing downward like a skirt made out of water. All around now. Check it. Imagine your own hips, and make sure that your legs are inside of that whole cylinder of water. And your feet now are going to be in a new basin where that water flows, that plasma water coming from above your head. And just allow it to be. All right, you can leave your hands here, and Barbara will read the next card.
So the next card is Shift of the Ages. My gift is transformation. I hold vibrations of shift and transformation. My purpose is to assist your personal transformation and the creation of a new paradigm on Earth. I invite you to engage with the process of transformation and be inspired by the creative role available to you. Veils of separation that have shrouded the earth for thousands of years are lifting. Know beyond all doubt that we are not alone in the universe. and ask for assistance with your transformation from angels, archangels, and ascended masters. Transformation offers you a pathway of expansion into peace, beauty, joy, and abundance. And with this transformation, the bowl I have chosen is apophyllite and platinum. Apophyllite is a zeolite known for its cleansing properties. Also a very high, beautiful, angelic energy.
When you're ready, bring your awareness now to your feet. Imagine that your feet are still within that basin of rock, surrounded by that white, blue light or water all around you. Really feel the liquid all around your feet and the cascade flowing forth over your hips. Now, when you're ready, I'd like for you to breathe up. Breathe up from the water that is beneath you. You'll breathe up a frequency of light like a laser. Allow it to flow. You don't have to do anything at all. Invite it to flow up. The mother will say hello. Allow it to come up effortlessly now from the earth beneath you, almost like a spotlight inside of water. And just allow it. The color will be magenta. Allow that magenta light to flow upward through the water, all the way up underneath your right hand, and allow it to begin to blossom like a rose. Allow it to fill inside of the whole pelvic region. Allow it, even the tips of the petals, to come up, filling your whole lower body. Allow it to be effortless, for you need not do anything. Allow the energy of magenta to come forth from beneath you, underneath your feet, all the way up into the pelvis, imagining it almost like pelvic rock, like a bowl or basin made out of the stone of the earth. And out of that nothing space, or out of that earth space, underneath the water, is that magenta rose blossoming and blossoming and blossoming. We need it as big as it can be. Feel it in between your left hip and your right. And I need those petals to come up all the way above your belly button. And there you go. That's good, everyone. And just allow it. There you go. Good. And when you're ready, I want another breath from above. Allow that to stream like water. Again, like plasma, light blue. Allow that to cascade down, flow over that waterfall at the high heart. Allow that to flow over that magenta rose. Allow it to even become bigger. And you'll feel the pulsation between your pelvic area and the earth beneath your feet. And just allow those two to come into harmony. There you go. Very good. That's good. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and bring your right hand up to your heart area. And we're going to drop that left hand down to the pelvis and hold.
And then the third card, Carefree Delight, whose essence is joy. I hold vibrations of joy, beauty, peace, and harmony. My purpose is to assist, support, and maintain the vibrations needed for the manifestation of a new golden age. I invite you and all around you to make this leap to fully experience a world of joy. The opportunity to experience a world of joy is open to you now. Say yes to a new paradigm of joy, peace, beauty, and harmony. By making this choice, you are contributing to its very creation. Be a powerful vision holder of joy within the world. Feel and express joy within your heart.
Allow your awareness to be in the middle region of your torso, near the diaphragm, at the top where the magenta rose petals are touching. In your imagination and in your being, I want you to bring all of your awareness just to the color of the magenta rose petals. When you're ready, I want you to see, sense, or feel. I invite you to see, sense, or feel the life force essence like a shimmer coming off of the petals. The color will be gold, silver, or platinum. It'll have an opalescent energy, even a white diamond light. The colors can oscillate or change as they are as they change and flow and move within you. I invite you to choose to allow it to come all the way up to where your left hand is at the throat. It'll be like a blossom, a bubble, a woven interlacing of silver and platinum light, almost like a shield. And allow that bubble to come all the way up to the throat, all the way up. Now, when you're ready, and you know you're ready, you're going to remove your hand from your throat region and you'll allow it to come up over through the throat center and out the ajna, the back of your head, that alta major, and the crown chakra. Allow it to come all the way out. There you go, over the top. Allow that bubble to expand outward, that shimmery light, that life force of vitality. Allow it to expand like a light that you yourself are creating inside of your body. Allow it to move out to the left and right. I need it to pass all the way through your skin, all the way out, out, out to the edge of your biofield. Now, you won't need to do anything. It'll be like literally butterfly wings opening out through your chest. Allow it to unfold. Very good. Unfold. You may need to open that chest area. So if you need to bring your shoulder blades back to make room for that blossoming forth of energy through your chest, do so. If you can, if you need to bring your head up, do it. And make sure you tuck that chin so it can also come out the back of your head, back of your shoulders. Move your body so you can hold this energy within you. Now, both of my hands have come down to support that pelvic region about 2 inches beneath my belly button, that abdomen, and allow that to even flow out through the back, through your shoulder blades, like you yourself have wings. Allow that to come through the left and right side of the neck. Be willing to flow with it. Allow that energy to come all the way up, and I need it to come all the way to the outer edge of your biofield, that bubble of energy that is your vitality in this world, and allow that to seal just on the inside. Very good. Hands down, both to that lower dantian area, 2 inches beneath your belly button. Just hold your hands. If you're a female, place that left hand on there first, right hand over left, and just hold and support and wait for that energy to stop oscillating. Just allow it to come all the way up into your outer reality. Very good.
So now there's a question of maintenance. How do we hold this energy? At this time in our evolution, we need to work to maintain a high energy, a high vibration. The New Earth Trio in all its forms, whether it's paper, canvas, silk, and healing discs, help us to maintain these higher vibrations within our living and workspace. As we maintain these higher vibrations within our own living and workspace, we create a point of light upon the earth. As the number and strength of these points of light increase, they are contributing to the evolution of the planet. They are assisting Gaia with her ascension process, and also contribute to the raising of awareness and consciousness for all of humanity.
Barbara and I want to thank you all for being with us and for our very first Empowering Your Life series group healing event. We invite you to join us on May the 22nd. We'll be doing a 3-hour presentation. It'll be a deep dive healing experience on trusting your intuition. So as each new level, there's resistance that needs to be cleared so you can listen to your own inner wisdom and continue to bring the light of who you are into the world. And then on June the 19th, we're going to do an all-day event called Beyond Coherence, and we will be working very deeply with many of the tools that Barbara has created and will allow us not only to bring our own selves into alignment, but into alignment to the greater cosmos. Shopping opportunities, for those of you who are on the event today, Shift 22 is available. The code is ready to roll at crystalwingshealing.com, and you can purchase at 22% off for 3 days before that code expires. So you are welcome to shop whenever you'd like.
Yeah, if I can just add that is crystalwingshealingart.com. Want to make sure that anybody who wishes to get there does get to the right place.
Thank you. I'm slightly transy still. And I haven't left the energy of that magenta rose sparkle all the way out to the edge of my biofield. If anyone would like to share, we will do share and Q&A for our remaining time. If anyone would like to share their experience of the clearing and integration of the new codes, just raise your hand and we'll bring you on. Or if you've got any questions, of course, about any of the new tools. All right, let me see if I can operate Zoom. Oh, good, we've got some. I'd like to bring Kathy on. So Kathy, I've just unmuted you, so you just need to unmute yourself and you are on.
Okay, can you hear me?
You sure can, thank you.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting. I'm in Southern California. I'm in a meditation group right now, and everything that you're doing is connecting to what I'm doing in other transformational groups. And anyway, it just gives me chills. And I have all of the new discs. They're right here in my office. We went to Lyra for a meditation on Thursday, and we brought in diamond light, the white diamond light you talked about today. 11 of us pulled in that energy, and so this is everything you're doing. We're pulling in right now. So you're right. This is all I feel like I was ready for this energy because I did this meditation just 2 days ago.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
The white diamond light, it's been working. I use it more and more and more in frequency to clear residue, to clear the ick, the heavy, and that white diamond light just cleans it without any pain. I love it.
It's very high frequency, and what we sensed was that this was like a meteor shower coming in over planet Earth in this beautiful white diamonds coming and surrounding the entire Earth with healing and light, and the things that you're all the loving healing light. And Lyra had a very loving, gentle energy and they're always here to support us.
Oh, thank you so much, Kat.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who would like to also share their experience? Looks like we have a shy group today, Barbara.
It does indeed.
Let's see, we've got a question that came across. This one says, what empowerment cards are in the grid that you have created? So Barbara, you take this one.
Yes, the empowerment cards that are in the grid I have created are the 3 that we have been talking about throughout this session. So, New Earth, which has the essence of new beginnings, Shift of the Ages, which has the transformation, and Carefree Delight. So, they have both the picture card and the word card, because each of those images has two cards within the empowerment cards. We placed the pairs on those three on the table yesterday, and then they have been added to with exactly the same cards placed over the top of what we placed yesterday. So in exactly the same positions.
Thank you so very much. I'd like to bring Agatha on next.
Okay, hi. Thank you.
Hi.
That's very interesting. And I have purchased Barbara's discs in the past. Is it possible to get a written transcript of the White Diamond meditation? And because I'd like to try it out for myself, like record it and then try it out that way myself. And I also have her cards as well. So that's, and can you elaborate a little bit more about what you will be doing for your classes, the ones that you just advertised? I'd like to hear a little more detail, if you don't mind. Thank you. For
So,
half a day, what that is, and the full day, it's a little confusing. I'd like to hear a little more detail. Thank you.
okay. So, Barbara, would you like me to take that or would you like to?
Um, well, maybe we should both say a little something. The first thing to say is they're very much in the process of being created at this point in time. So Jenny and I have a very bare outline of what it is we are going to be doing, and that will be unfolding from today until the workshop takes place. For this one that we have done today, some of the information came through early this morning, some of it came through in the moment. So these are very living, almost like living conscious experiences. So, having said that, we will be very much working in the first one with your trusting your own intuition. Much as today, that three images have been chosen that help guide the event, that help that process take place. We will be working with the evolution image, harmonic concordance. We will be working with galactic connection, whose essence is awareness, and we will be working with cosmic integration, whose essence is oneness. And I know Jenny would like to say something about that workshop as well, and then we'll come back and talk about the beyond coherence.
So what I love about working with Barbara is not you articulated it very, very well about the workshops being a living thing. So who is in that group? Once the group is formed, the intention for me as a healer, the intention is it's about trusting your intuition. We all have a true being within us that is often defined, we think it's defined by this outer reality, and we're like, oh, I'm a white woman who lives in the Midwest of the United States, so that's like an overlay. But who is the truth of me? And then how does that truth guide how I use this physical vehicle? I probably went way too esoteric on that. So my goal with this particular workshop is how can Barbara and I in 3 hours create a healing event where we can clear the most belief systems, paradigms that are in place, resistance patterns, blockages that are in that group of people that have said, yes, I am ready to clear anything that's in the way of me being able to connect with my inner wisdom or my intuition. I'm ready to clear that. And so that's our collective intention. And the how we will do that is by using sacred geometry, the image keys, those healing tools, sound therapy, and guided meditation. I will not know what I will say. in those guided periods of time, because the group energy will lead that. So it's a live event that facilitates that clearing of those blockages. And of course, since I'm partnering with Barbara, it's going to be a gentle experience and hopefully very profound for the students and participants.
So you will be recording that, and I assume we'll also get the recording of that particular.
Yes, for those folks who will be attendant, they will have access to that meditation, to that whole program. Even today, this recording will be available as soon as I can figure out how to get it, downloaded and uploaded.
Yeah, no, understood. Thank you. That's actually helpful.
Okay, did the white diamond meditation, was that regarding Kathy's white diamond meditation or the meditation that you experienced today?
No, I mean, when I made the request for the white diamond meditation, is this transcript is something I would like to try out for myself and get a little bit more deeper and see what comes up for myself.
Okay,
so
we'll be
yeah.
on MP3 and on MP4.
I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. God, understood. Yeah. It'll be on. That's fine. MP3, MP4. That's fine. MP4 comes with the video, and MP3 is the audio.
Yes, thank you so much, Agatha. I appreciate it.
Okay, super. I very much probably will sign up for the other one, and no doubt we'll go shopping again. Which, I have burnt a hole in my pocket. I think Barbara will understand from the other side of the pond what I mean by that.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and we have a question. Is this the new deck or part of the existing deck? So maybe you can even mention we've got a new deck coming in the fall.
I do. The cards that have been used today are from the Messages of Universal Wisdom Empowerment cards, which were published in 2011. That is what we have focused on today, and they will also be used in both of the upcoming Empower Your Life workshops. There is in process a new card deck for the chakras, which will be a key component of the chakra series, which will start in June. There's going to be a 1 hour in June, a 1 hour in July, and then a full 2-day intensive in September. And the chakra cards will be used for that. But the empowerment cards are, so it is quite possible that many of you on this call already have the empowerment cards. They have been around a while, and it's just they continuously find new ways of us to work with them, and I love them now just as much as I did when they were first published.
Could you share the size of the aura mats and perhaps show one? I don't know if you have an extra in your. I have, like, I can show a different one, but I don't.
Right. Well, those. Actually, this one on the floor here. I don't really want to disturb the grid on the table just yet. So this one is the Heart of Divinity from the Ray system. But this is the same size as the 3 new mats that are currently on the table and were used in the grid today. So they're not huge, they're not scarves. They can be used in so many different ways. You can sit on them, you can hug them, you can use them in your healing sessions. I think they would actually also be beautiful pinned onto the wall as artwork, to bring the frequencies in that way. And I just love having them around. Over on the sofa that's over there, I have the Creating the New Dream one, which is also a new mat, which has only just arrived a week ago. And I just have it over the back of the sofa so that it's sort of sitting there, bringing these energies into the room from that place over there.
I can't wait to get it. Mine's in
I
the
know Jenny hasn't actually touched these yet, so they're on her way to her. But yeah,
I may have forgotten to lower Agatha's hand, but
No, I would like to actually ask another question. I have actually purchased the mats she's shown. I will probably purchase these ones as well. And
so you have this one.
I have all of them, all your whole set except for
Oh,
the
right.
so I would
Beautiful.
probably purchase those. What I did want to ask you was I purchased the long column that you had for the abundance one, and you had it framed. Now I know this is kind of a personal request. Can you give me an idea of the dimension, where you got the frame from? If you could email me that, that would be super, because I'd love to do something similar, because I thought it was gorgeous what you did.
I'm not quite following you. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Could you
your long
the cosmic column?
the cosmic column, exactly, yes. Because you framed them, and I saw them framed, and I thought I'd love to do something similar with.
Okay. Would you like to send an email, and I can?
Will do. And you can send me dimensions
on a personal level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, will do. Thank you so much, Barbara. That was it. Just occurred, popped into my head, and I thought I've been meaning to do this. And you know how things get away from you, and you forget.
I know.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that we have many thank yous that have come across on chat.
Beautiful.
I'll share just a few of those. They're so incredibly sweet. Let's see if I can find this one that I said, wow, I felt my wings open. Thank you so much for your gifts to us in the world. Peace, beauty, joy, abundance, and harmony. So thank you for all of you to be with us on this Saturday to help us transform ourselves and the planet, and as we co-create the new earth. Can't wait until next time. Email Barbara or myself. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.